What's up, guys? Welcome back to Oh So Trey. We back with another video. You know what I'm saying? We don't do too much talking. We just get straight to it. So you know what I mean? We don't. That's what we're gonna do. Get straight to it. Let's go.
Know you was gonna really like pick me, you know what I'm saying? I would have put on my wig or something, but what's up, boo?
Okay, you know they gotta talk about your bonnet. You don't care?
Huh?
She look
No,
crazy.
because they
Okay.
gonna take me as I am.
They're gonna say, okay, what's your name?
My name is Tish. I'm from Illinois.
Tish, you look crazy, boo. I'm sorry, you look crazy. We gotta stop normalizing this. If you going on a dating show, don't be putting no bonnet on for real.
Illinois with no S.
Yeah, Illinois, yeah. Just Illinois, yeah.
Oh, the all new Kendra G
Come on,
singles
Kendra.
dating app is
35.
35. What you do for a living?
I'm an escort.
I know you lying.
What?
So you get paid to have sex with men?
Correct.
What you calling me for? You already got a pool of men to choose
No,
from.
listen. But I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, I just want to, one friend, that's it.
So the men you sleeping with, they can't be a friend?
I mean, they okay, they already occupied, they are married and stuff like that, so
Wow,
yeah.
this is
Oh,
crazy.
well, the reality of the escort ward, the men are married. Never thought about it that way.
Exactly. So I'm trying to get out that game and I want a
Y'all believe this
nice
shit?
friend.
Y'all believe this shit? Come on. I'm having a hard time believing that's what she do. But hey, if you do it, you go, girl. But ugh, looking kind of rough.
And stuff like that.
So you want a man to date you while you're an escort?
I mean, I said if we like get there, I would stop.
So in the front part, are you guys being intimate?
Oh, you saw me in a
The guy
no,
that you're
because I
looking for
got
now.
yeah, I mean I'm just searching for
She
now.
not
Yeah.
making no sense.
But you're saying friend, but you want this friendship to become something
She
serious,
she, she
right?
want to sleep with other
Yeah,
men
eventually
because
like,
she an escort. So she gonna sleep with other men. But the man that she wants to deal with, she don't want. She ain't gonna sleep with them. She got to get to know them. See how backwards this shit be sounding?
we
That
have
shit
to
be
see
sounding
where
so
it's going.
stupid,
I
man.
can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to be in a relationship with you." I have to learn you just as well as he have to learn me.
Well, let me ask you, have you ever had a boyfriend while you've been an escort?
I have, of course, I have 11
Damn,
kids.
Are you being honest?
I'm being very honest with you. Yeah,
11 kids.
How many baby daddies do you have?
I have two.
Oh, okay, that's not
Okay,
bad.
so you couldn't be with any of those men?
Two baby
No, because he's
daddies
a
and
mess.
11
It's
kids.
he
Good
was toxic,
God.
my first baby daddy.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 14 years old with a 2-year-old. And
Your 14-year-old daughter has a 2-year-old daughter?
yeah, a 2-year-old son.
What the
A 2-year-old son.
Yeah.
Yo, your life is. Wait, hold
So your
up,
daughter
yo.
got
Her life is messed up. Like, okay, she's an escort, right? Yo, this is a crazy joint, yo. I came back on a crazy one. She an escort. She got two baby daddies with 11 kids. She got a 14-year-old with a 2-year-old. So that means she got pregnant when she was 12. What's going on here?
pregnant at 11?
Yeah, she got pregnant at 11 and had her baby at 12.
What?
Correct.
Did she get pregnant by a boy her age?
Yes.
This Tish, here's the deal. You're being authentic with me, right?
I'm being very authentic with you.
This is a
A
lot.
lot.
And you already know this space. So are you ready for the conversation that's gonna be had around you?
Yeah, definitely.
I think certain things shouldn't have been
How
said.
did you
Like,
feel about your 11-year-old
you
daughter
shouldn't
getting
be
pregnant?
shut your mouth with a certain shit.
I mean, I was extremely, sad, and I brought it to social media, on my other page.
She
It happened
ghetto.
at school, and we're doing like not me, but my baby daddy. We're doing the consequences. Like he's trying to sue the school because he felt like it's that shouldn't have happened or whatever and stuff like that. And I'm being very authentic with you.
No, I mean, I feel like there has to be some type of legal
This
grounds
is
against this.
crazy.
Exactly, because I mean, but my child, at first she did not want the child, and I forced her to have it because I don't believe in aborting kids,
Wow.
and yeah.
So how older are your kids? You have an 11-year-old daughter.
No, my
11
daughter's
kids. I'm sorry,
14.
11 kids. 14-year-old
Yes.
daughter.
Yeah, I mean, you
And
want
I
me to
gotta
go
give you
down
all
the
the
list?
ages.
Come on, let's talk about something else. Well,
Okay, but this is. Are you familiar with my show?
look, Kendra, I am not playing on your show. I'm just
No,
saying
no. I said, are you familiar with my show? This is what I'm asking you are the normal questions I ask everyone.
you
So
know what?
when we get to
I didn't seen you. I'm not gonna be honest with you. I didn't seen you, but I just never like really watched your show. I said she's a nice person, so it's a liar. Well, hey, as long as I know the truth. So well, thank you. Okay.
okay. Well, I will say this. So
Yo,
these
her
are the
life is
questions I ask
crazy right
everyone,
now.
right? And when you
She said
say
she
the
forced
amount
her
of kids,
11
the
year old
next
to
question
have
is
the
how
baby
old are
because she don't
they?
believe in
So you said
abortion.
14.
That's kind of
Stair
hard.
steps.
Okay, you're gonna prolong the inevitable. We got to get all the ages.
Oh my gosh, you want all my kids' ages?
Yes.
No, Kendra.
Well, we can enter here if you want to.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. Okay.
No. We can end the whole live. You have to. I mean, I'm not gonna force you to do anything you don't want to do, but this is.
Okay, well, we'll
You know
end the
what's so
live.
crazy? I just had another woman who called me up and didn't want to tell me. She didn't want to tell me the amount of kids. So you told me the amount of
No,
kids.
I told you my amount of kids.
Right. So now you got to tell me
Yo,
the
what's
ages,
going
honey.
on with these women? Kendra, you gonna have to get this show on lockdown. So she said one of them didn't want to tell her the amount of kids, which is crazy because if you dating, I'm gonna find that out anyway. That's my question I'm gonna ask you. You're on this dating show, so obviously, come on, like stop it. Stop it, yo. Not you right. Not everybody's watching her live like this, but come on, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I mean, you want me to put? You say I'm lying? Okay, well,
I didn't say you were lying.
no, I'm talking about the comments. They say if
Okay,
I'm
but
lying, I'm lying. It don't matter.
Tish, you're deflecting. You're deflecting. You know, I know I'm a professional journalist. I know when a question is not being answered. So we don't
And
move
that's
past
right.
this question. So how old are your 11 kids?
They start steps.
Okay,
14.
Tish, we can disconnect if you desire. It's your choice, but I have to get all the ages. And I don't want to waste 10 minutes on a question you could just answer very easily.
I just told you start
No,
steps.
here, I don't know. You have to tell me the exact ages.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and I have a 1-year-old.
So the 1-year-old, and this is by two men.
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
Damn, sis, she had a
No.
kid every
And
fucking
why are you not
year.
with the 1-year-old dad again?
What you talking about with the one with the 10 kids?
Oh, you have 10 kids by one and then one kid by one other person?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, why are you not with the man you have
Right.
10 kids with?
Because he is off the chain. I mean, and I don't want that. He put like this. I mean, he made pretty good money and stuff like that. And I actually stayed in one of his houses. But it's like he the type he like to control people. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Like he have a whole woman that he stays with. And
The man
so,
that has 10 kids, the one you have 10 kids by?
yeah, I call her to help, you know what I'm saying? Because he just using her to keep my kids.
So Tish, listen, when I sit here, it's my first time
Yo,
ever
this
meeting
story
you.
sounds
To be
crazy.
assured you're not trying to just troll me right now.
No,
Like everything you're saying.
I'm being so honest with you. Now this time I am being so honest with you. I'm trying to pour my heart out to you.
Okay.
And if you don't believe me, I mean, you can go read my story if you don't believe me.
No, I'm not gonna
He
do
the
that.
type, he the type like this, you know, like he'll kind of see, you know, he the type, my kids stay with him. And so, you know, a lot of females be like, why you don't have your baby? Why you don't have your kids and this and that? Because, you know, at this point, I stay in his place, you know, one of his places. And so, you know, a lot of people always, you know, get to the point and like, oh, you know, do you have men coming over? No, I respect him. I don't have men coming over. I go to, you know, like the hotels and stuff like that.
Yo, okay.
But, you know what I'm
I'm
saying? And
sorry.
I also pray.
I've been trying to let y'all listen, but let's summarize this. She got escort. She got 11 kids, 2 baby daddies, 10 kids by one man, 1 kid by another man. All her kids is 14, 13, 12. They stair step, so they just literally one after the other, after the other, after the other. Not only that, she doesn't have any of her kids. Her kids stay with the man, with the other lady that has. That shit sounds crazy. This shit sounds like a movie. His wife takes care of all 10 of her kids because she wants to be an escort. That's basically what I'm saying. Basically what I'm hearing. This shit is this story is crazy.
To safe sex, I use rubbers. So, you know, but this time the rubber had slipped out and I got pregnant by one of my
Oh my
escorts.
gosh.
And I thought it was by him. We did the blood test. And, you know, he got to the point he got very upset in his feelings. And he started trying to, you know, say he don't want my kids to be around my new baby. And he started making me pay rent.
Why
This
is
story
Amazon
is
paying me
crazy. Yo, there's no way.
$63,000 a month?
I still don't
Well,
believe she an
I didn't make
escort. I
this
ain't gonna
kind of
lie.
money selling
I
yoga
don't
mats and
believe it.
toasters, and I damn sure
There's like no way. There's no
Okay.
way.
So, you never been married, right? You said?
No.
All right. So Tish, Illinois, 35 is escort, mom to 11, kids by 2 men. 10 are by 1 man and 1 is by an escort. Tish, what kind of man are you looking for?
She don't need no man.
I
She
told you
need
I'm just looking for
Jesus.
now a friend, and if things happen, it just happen. You follow me?
What are your deal breakers?
She need Jesus.
I don't like liars.
Okay.
I don't want
This girl need
nobody who into
Jesus.
like drugs or nothing like that. That's a deal breaker. I don't smoke cigarettes, and I don't want my guy to do it neither.
Should he look a
She's
certain
done
way?
with this.
No, looks don't
She's done with this.
phase me, but he gotta
She's
have
done with this.
coins.
How much money should he make?
6 figures or better or more.
So more than 6 figures is 7. So you're saying be a millionaire?
Yeah.
Your child, the child of 10's dad was wealthy.
Yes.
I'm assuming you get child
No.
support.
No. How do I get child support and my kids stay with him?
Oh, so all your kids live with him?
Yeah.
Do any of them live? All you have is the 1-year-old?
Yeah. My 1-year-old girl. Yeah.
So is this a court appointed? Did the court appoint your children to live with him?
No, it wasn't like that. It's just like, you know, the simple fact that, you know, I stay up on his roof.
She keeps saying
So,
that.
you know what I'm saying? He felt like, you know, he thought
What
I
the
was going to
hell
try.
does you standing under? It sounds like he's a pimp pimping you out, and you get. That's what it sounds like. This just sound crazy. What does you standing underneath his roof? You standing in one of his houses got to do with you not having your kids? I'm not understanding that part.
Put him on child support, but that wasn't even the case, you know, whatever, stuff like that. So he was like, well, you know, you stay, you know, once we had split up, we split up like around about 5 years ago. And so he got the, you know, nice big house and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I stay here, you know, with my baby. And so he had told me that if I, you know, he thought I was going to try to put him on child support. So he had said, well, just give me my kids and stuff like that so I can take her out. And I said, okay.
So she gave her kids up.
Until I get to things get better, whereas I can buy me a house.
Let's do the Kendra Cam Tish. That's
Hmm?
when you stand up and we see your full body.
Girl. Oh my gosh. See this look, I don't know about none of this, but girl,
You
I
don't have to
don't
take your clothes off. You just have to stand up.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. The point is I only got on that and
Well, do you want to go put something on?
yeah, I put some on. So you
Okay.
wouldn't have wait that long for me to do that.
Not well. It can't take forever.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, what you want to do? Can I do it another
No.
time?
No, we need to.
Yo, this
We'll
shit,
have to end here.
everybody.
Okay, we can just end it.
We'll be. I'll disconnect you. What you want to do, Tish?
Kendra, you sound like you're a very nice person, and I respect you, and I will be still watching your shows.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
All right.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. That girl need Jesus. She don't need
I
no
don't got
man.
nothing left. Tish
She
wore
don't
me the
need
hell
Kendra.
out.
She wore me out too. She don't need no man. Tish, you need Jesus. You need God. That's who you need. You need the Lord. You need the man upstairs. You need somebody. You need help. You need counseling, therapy. You don't need no man, Tish. You don't need no man. Damn, Tish. You don't need no man. Hey, that was crazy, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.